You know, Jimmy told me that since I'm the MC, I don't need to give my own speech. He was worried I would spill all his embarrassing secrets. Little did he know, I'll give a speech anyway. But because my speech is not actually part of the schedule, to save time, I'll just say it in English. 对不起大家，我今天呢，由于我的演讲不在节目表里，我就只用英文说了，为了节省时间。So, Jimmy has many good qualities, but I'm not going to talk about any of them. Because everyone's been too friendly tonight. Where's all the roasting? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to roast him about his communication skills. I don't know if you've noticed, but Jimmy is a terrible communicator. He doesn't say much. So when I sent him Facebook messages a few days ago, I was like, hey Jimmy, I've translated your parents' script. Tell the other speakers to send in their script as well. Oh yeah, by the way, you know that wedding booklet that I've worked so hard to design? It's out, I printed it. Look at the baby, it's beautiful. Oh yeah, how much older is your brother again? 9 years? And to all these messages, guess what Jimmy's reply was? 12. His box party, 他的单身派对. I went through blood, sweat, and tears to organize a whole day of events for him. And at the end of it all, his way of thanking me was giving me a very tired gaze, like this. Well, to be fair to Jimmy, he kind of did go out of his way to thank me by inviting me over for dinner. But when I went over for dinner, Wei Li was busy in the kitchen. Why? Because Jimmy had only just told her I was coming over. So she just started cooking. With all that said, Jimmy has been working hard on his communication and has come a very long way over the past 8 years. And more importantly, he doesn't say much, but he's always been there for me. During our high school years, he often came over to my place during Bible studies so that we could play around with the kids. Caroline, Guobo, Lele, and the others. We played Yu-Gi-Oh cards a lot. And then during university, we often studied together during classes. We slept together in the same room. Sometimes in the same bed. Separate units, of course. But you know, my bedroom, his bedroom, my residential college, Sydney, Brisbane, China, Japan, we slept together everywhere. You hear that, Wei Li? I still have an edge already. You know, I'd call for Jimmy, and he'd come over to hang out with me. He helped chase away my loneliness all these years. And I suppose we're kind of like old married couples. I had come to take him for granted, and only recently realized how blessed I've been to have a friend who's always there for me. Now, I can still ask him to study with me at the State Library. He would say, okay. And then when I get to the library on the day, he would text me and say, sorry, I forgot, I'm with Wei Li. You know, I did wonder whether Wei Li would completely replace me in Jimmy's life. But hey, it turned out okay. Wei Li just fits really naturally into our relationship. Okay, I fit really well into their relationship. And Wei Li just understands me. 我们很有默契。 She jabs at Jimmy with the criticism, I add a stab. It feels like I have a teammate now. It's great. I would just like to finish by sharing 2 sentences with Jimmy and Wei Li from a couple of church sermons, which I really like. The first sentence is this: true love begins where feelings end. So, the Bible passage which we've heard many times today, love suffers long and is kind. Love bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Love never fails. No one feels like suffering long. No one feels like bearing all things, forgiving all things. Because love is not a feeling. It's an action, it's a choice, it's a commitment. There may come many times when the 2 of you may feel like you don't want to love each other anymore. But if you choose to love each other, even then, I'm sure your relationship will enter new heights. And that's the first sentence. True love begins where feelings end. The second sentence is this: marriage is not 50-50, but 100%. The Bible describes Jesus Christ as the husband and us, the church, as the bride, or the wife, and tells husbands to love their wives as Jesus loves the church. Jesus didn't give his 50% and wait for the church to give back the other 50%. Instead, he gave 100% of himself, not asking for anything in return. There may come times in the future when either of you might feel, I've done my part, I've worked so hard to fix myself, to improve myself, but the other person, they just don't do their bit, they just never change for the better. When you feel like that, maybe Jesus would say to you, hey, just keep focusing on improving yourself and doing your bit, and don't ask for anything in return, because marriage is not 50-50, but 100%. Honestly, I think marriage sounds pretty damn tough. But I'm sure that God will make your marriage into the biggest blessing ever. And in the future, when either of you feel like you're struggling or lost, 当你感觉挣扎的时候, just remember that all of us here, your community, that we're here for you. And I'm especially talking to you here, Jimmy. You've come a long way, but you're bad at asking for help. So promise me that you'll remember that. You can ask me and anyone here for help anytime. Okay? Thank you everyone for letting me get that speech off my chest. I'll now smoothly transition back to the schedule. 我现在以近乎完美的方式带领我们大家回到今晚的节目安排。
大家好，我是保罗，与您分享美食、旅游、信仰。Let's go！